Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh yeah. Nice. Nice. You guys know one thing I love is Noita. We all know the rules. We all know that one of my favorite games of all time is Noita. Everyone knows this. It is known. People point at me on the street and they say, "Hey, what's up, you fucking freak? You're that guy, aren't you? That one I know that likes that fucking game. You disgust me. Kids, get it. Don't even look at him. Don't point at him. Don't do it. Like, get away from everyone. Get away from him. No one get near him. You're a freak." And they'll do that to me. Everyone flee the freak. You're gonna get sick. It's been a long look. All right. What was supposed to be, usually, look, because here's the thing. My weekends I spend actually not working. Believe it or not, I don't really spend my weekends working at all anymore. And people get, like, I've seen people get angry. They go, "He only streams 4 times a week now. What's his fucking problem?" To that I say, 1, fuck you. 2, I feel pretty good about that, considering I have so much shit going on IRL all the time lately that you're lucky you get that many at some points. So I'd appreciate it if everyone drops some of their wild entitlement that they definitely are not at this point in my life owed. Thank you for understanding. Second, I had plans for things I wanted to do today, because usually I treat Mondays as like, hey, let's do something real wacky today, or at least get the ball rolling on something wacky. But unfortunately, I instead spent today talking to people in real life so that I can square away all of my IRL bullshit. So I only wrapped up that like a half an hour ago, and tomorrow I have to leave at like 10 to drive halfway across the state to hopefully almost be done with it. So the next 2 days are gonna be weird. But there's a lot of stuff coming out this week that I want to play. No face cam. Guys, up until exactly 1 month ago, there was never a face cam. I want it on today because I'm tired. If it's not on, it's not on for a reason. Besides, I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't use it on Noita anyways. If it's not on, it's not on. I don't want to have to explain it every time. But yeah, it's been a packed week of grep. But I wanted to play some Noita. We're gonna actually do the Noitavania mod this time, with likely without Nightmare. I wanna see some of that mod, and Nightmare, while goofy in its own way, is way more focused on like get an OP wand by World 2 or good luck, cause you'll never pass the jungle without an OP wand by World 2. So we're gonna probably do the lower difficulty today, just so I can play some of the game. But yeah, there's, at the very least, I already know what I'm doing tomorrow. Probably play that Dome Keeper game that people are playing, cause I wanna play that. That game's like my thing. I can tell. Probably gonna play that tomorrow. And then, wildly in the middle of the week, which I was not aware of until today, fucking the sequel to Boneworks, the VR game, comes out on Thursday. I don't know why. Yeah, it comes out on September 29th. So we'll actually, that's not even a probably. We will definitely play that on Thursday, because I really enjoyed playing the first one on stream. From what I've seen, it's basically just VR Gmod now. It's sick. As it should have been from the start. I think that they should have focused less on the campaign and more on just making a really good fucking groundwork for people to do their own shit in. So I saw something in their trailer that showed like mods in it. So hopefully that means actual mod support, because if they don't put mod support into this game now, they are fools. They are straight up fools. So hopefully this one will have some solid support for that. I mean, after a while, Boneworks itself got mods, so surely Bone Lab will get them even sooner, because I'm pretty sure someone linked on my Discord that someone ported Metal Gear Solid, or parts of Metal Gear Solid, into Boneworks with like all the models and like the map from the PS1 game. So there is mod support for this. Oh my god, do you see that? Twitch fucking disconnected me from the chat. Did you see that? Chat, you guys see that, right? Are you guys okay? Do you feel alright? You guys dying? Because, like, my internet's fine. You guys are dying. It happened on my other chat log, too. Maybe they fixed the Firefox bug. People still use Firefox. I only use Firefox for my stream, well, game PC, because I don't want to use Chrome on it. But I never use Firefox like as my program of choice. Ever. And I'll never plan to. I use Microsoft Edge. Noita is a gambling stream. You think? But no one, I mean, I guess you all started gambling like midway through. Look, okay, I'm out of practice this time, and I've installed more mods, as is custom. Dude, there's nothing I love more than logging on to the Noita workshop and seeing some fucking sicko, some fucking degenerate sicko has gone on the like mod creator and has just been like, I made a mod that adds 70 new juices. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, I made a mod that adds 70 new juices. They all do different stuff. And they're just everywhere. And I go like, I don't know if I want to add 70 undisclosed juices. And I look at the comments and it's like, hi, I downloaded this juice mod and I didn't know I could have a run that short. I didn't know that was I logged into the game and the juice called blew me up. Can I uninstall this? Can I just get rid of this mod? Can I turn off that juice? Why was that juice in my game? But yeah, we'll have to see. The thing I like about Noita mods is they're very easy to just be like, oh, that one can't, that one's gotta go. And then just like throw it out. So should be a good time. Either way though, definitely the highlight of this week is gonna be Bone Labs. That'll be on Thursday afternoon leading into D&D, which may tragically be canceled again for 2 weeks in a row. I'm not saying that will happen, but apparently it's going to be going on at the same time that a hurricane is going to be passing over Brett's house. So, shrug. If that would be a damn shame. The only thing that would make up for that in my mind is immediately going on to play like 6 hours of D&D on Godforge like 2 days later, because we're like on to like the big boss fight of like the series. It's finally time. It's finally time. I think I'm in the minority of my group where everyone is like, hi, I'm really sad this campaign's ending. I welcome the fucking I'm done with Adelward. And I don't mean that in like a, I hate his character. I mean that in a I want to play my new character. It hurts to play this character anymore. It's so much stuff and it was fun, but now I'm ready to be done with him. I'm ready for them to go away forever, perhaps. And I know we still have more after this fight next Sunday, but part of me is just like, bro, everyone else, when they do a turn, they get to do their turn and then kick back. They get to do their turn and they kick back and they say, that was my turn. There's 18 more turns. I can like recline, think on like everyone else's thing they're doing. I do my turn and I go, now I need to prepare for the next 5 turns because the ramp up for my character is 5 turns of setup. Was fun seeing Sam try to open your sheet. And that honestly is part of the reason why I'm ready for Godforge to end, is that it's very, and this was my own mistake. I didn't have to do this, but it's very, very annoying to use anything with Adelward because if you click his sheet, it freezes the web page. As in, I click attack, buffer. I click a spell to cast, buffer. I try to tell the sheet that I've used a spell slot and change a 3 to a 2, buffer. So yeah, I've seen enough. Plus, honestly, and this is like a genuine thing with Godforge that I kind of feel bad about, but it's kind of the symptom of being a wizard in D&D, is that it's hard, it's very difficult, and it was kind of shown during like the globe in the desert dungeon that we did, that like basically my character can do everything in the game. And it's very hard to tell that part of me that's like, you can just, why is everyone bumbling around here? Cast one spell and solve the problem. You have the solution to every problem in a book right next to you. You can do everything. And I'm kind of excited to play a character that can't do that. You can do more than druids. My guy, I decide how fights go. Wizards flat out decide how everything plays out. Like I can do things, and I have a clone of me that can do all those things too. I am the captain now. Clarence fucking wishes he was as strong as Adelward was, and is. Clarence fucking wishes. And the thing is that's just wizards, dude. I love wizards, but I don't think I'll ever play another one after Clarence, just because they are so strong. They are too strong. It feels so bad to be like, to watch other players do something and then be like, do I get involved in this knowing that it's going to solve the problem, but also kind of force other people to the sideline to do it. And I fucking hate it. I actually don't like that part of my character. That's why I want to play, that's why in the sequel campaign we're doing, I'm playing like a martial character with no magic, because I just want to like break from that. Because everyone else in a campaign compared to Wizard is like walking into the first level of the mines in Noita and seeing a bunch of guys with shotguns. And you have a wand with infinite potential to become stronger and stronger. Has anyone ever played a fighter? I mean, fighters are... Look, here's the thing. Adelward is not the strongest character in our party anymore. In Godforged, Adelward is not the strongest. It's Scold. As of now, it's Scold, because that weapon he got is fucking unbelievably cracked, and he almost has... he has 24 AC now, and a plus 16 to hit, and he hits for about 30 a hit. He does more than me and doesn't have setup. So, nah, like, I'm not the strongest character. I mean, like, I would say everyone was relatively balanced, even me. And has remained relatively balanced. The reason I don't like Adelward isn't that he outshines anyone, because I don't think he does. It's very easy to counter me, and it's called hitting me with anything that gives me a saving throw, because my character has bad saves. But the problem is Adelward has a solution to every problem, and utility is insane, and it takes away the opportunity for anyone else to participate when I have truly the solution to every problem in a book. And that kind of feels bad, because it's hard to not want to pull out that solution. Especially when it like becomes a thing where people are like, Adelward's gonna do something, right? He's gonna do it. Go on, say the line. Say the line. Say what you cast, Adelward. Say it. Say what you cast. Say the line. I cast Pass Wall and I teleport us all through the whole fucking trap room, all the dungeon traps, the locked door, the magically locked door that is impenetrable to all physical attack. I cast Pass Wall and I teleport us through the whole thing. And then everyone cheers. Everyone cheers. Everyone cheers, they lose their mind. I used Etherealness and out-stealth the rogue. You want to know what was actually the thing that was like, I need to get off of Adelward. I'm excited for when this campaign ends and we move on to a new one. It was using Etherealness And this is like, it's not really spoilers, but because like, I'm not going to go into the conclusions of it or anything, but using etherealness in the Vahazi desert to basically scout out that entire like compound. I regretted that immediately that session because of just how much it took the reins from everyone else in that in like the show. And that was like the moment where I was like, Wizard has too much stuff to do, and it's up to me to fucking like basically handicap myself. Like I gotta bring myself down because, or else everyone is just kind of twiddling their thumbs while I do 18,000 things because I can. Too much power, man. Too much power. I just want to play a bozo. I just want to play a bozo next time. Next character is gonna be a fucking full-on bozo. I don't want anything. Cause I even see it sometimes with, and at the very least, it's a little bit more even in Mistletoe, but like, boy oh boy, I have a lot more fun on Mistletoe playing Willoughby lately than I do as Adelward, specifically because it feels like everyone still has like genuine stuff to do. I just feel so bad being like, Joe, I have 18,000 things I need to do. 18,000 things, and I have a creature that can do everything I can do, invisible, and they can, whenever I want, teleport into the battle and do whatever they want. Play a high risk, high reward kind of guy. I mean, that's the bomb. Look, I've enjoyed every character I've ever played in D&D, but I think I've had the most fun. Not like, oh, this is my favorite campaign, nothing like that, but the most fun playing the bomb because of how few options I have. Because it makes me do stupid, like I can do stupid, weirder stuff with him because I have less options. Sometimes the options actually make it a little bit less fun for me. Though I do still like complexity. I just don't really like having 18,000 things to do on a turn. All right. D&D talk is over! Everyone stop now! Mods! Anyone talks about D&D after the clock tolls, ban them for life. I don't know when the clock tolls, to be honest. I'll let you know when I hear a clock toll. No one has clocks toll, do they? That's not like a thing. Do people still have clocks like toll? What are you even saying? Big Ben still exists. Yeah, I guess. That's like the one clock that we still have. Thank God. I hope nothing bad ever happens to Big Ben. I hope Big Ben continues to remain big. You know what I mean? That isn't American? Wait, what do you mean? Do you mean it's un-American for me to like wish Big Ben well? Should I be like, we should build a larger clock? I'll tell you what we should do. We should make an even larger clock. In New York. We'll make a clock that blocks out the goddamn sun. We'll call it Large Christopher. Guess Large Larry would be better. Large Larry. All right. We're gonna call him Large Larry. And housed within the clock will be a small thermonuclear fucking cannon that we can use to blast Big Ben out of the sky. From across the ocean. It's in the sky? Well, if it ever gets in the sky, we'll be ready. You people, chat, you people never plan for things to happen. You always wait for them to happen and then you adjust. Now, if you plan on one day Big Ben could become like a comically sized rocket, and you prepare for that in advance, well, then you're gonna look a lot smarter than the person who's like, oh, I have nothing to deal with this. You think? Just put a gigantic smartwatch on the Statue of Liberty. They really should update the Statue of Liberty's fashion for the times. Because, like, honestly, I can't relate to them. I just can't relate to them. I can't relate to this fucking frumpy old bag. This old piece of shit. What? What did you just fucking say? Give the Statue of Liberty Crocs. That's what I'm fucking saying. Look, chat. Look, chat. Hey, Tomato, what is your favorite British food? Does fish and chips count? Because that's like the only one that I can think of that doesn't look like fucking garbage trash. Only the fish and chips. And good news is, if I ever went to fucking Britain for any reason, that would just be what I'd eat from start to finish. What about beef Wellington? What about beef Wellington? What about jellied eel? Oh. That truly is the most disgusting fucking thing. I've watched like a thing on what jellied eel actually is, and that is genuinely the most disgusting fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I love seafood. Like, it looks... I put it in the same fucking boat as, like, century eggs, as some old fucking food that should stay dead. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's in the same boat to me. Like, some disgusting old fucking thing that should be outlawed at this point in time. Century eggs are criminal level gross, followed by someone also saying century eggs are good though. Dude. The fact of the matter is, it's objectively disgusting, and my opinion isn't an opinion, it's a fact. They're both disgusting, horrible things, and your palate sucks. All right, I'm glad we could get there. I'm glad I had time to break it down. He's being so mean today. What even is a century egg? I would sooner eat, and someone just said this in the chat, and it's the only, and it really is somewhat true. There's a chance I would sooner eat one of Juniper's frozen eggs that they put into their fucking freezer to chomp on than I would a fucking century egg. fermenting in like dirt. Okay? Any day of the week, you fucking tell me you're gonna pull out like an old egg and feed it to me? Fuck you! Get out of my face! How do you even eat a frozen egg? You suck on it. You gotta suck on the egg. And I'd still do that before I ate a century egg. Okay? All right, any day of my life. I'm going to feed you a bowl of century eggs, Tomato. I'm gonna do it Saw style or some other psycho shit. Dude. One, I don't think you have to escalate that far, to be honest. I don't think you have to like do like I'm going to kidnap you and like tell you that within these eggs is your only way of survival, and then say that if I don't find the key within the eggs, I explode. Also, I feel like there's not a single way that Jigsaw could force you to eat food to find the way out of any situation. Unless he's actually watching on a camera, is like, oh, I fucking hope. Because he always does like keys and stuff. And like, if someone said there was a key in my food and the only way to find it were to eat it, I'd be like, there's no fucking way I'm full force crunching into food with the chance of hitting like metal. I'm just gonna take it apart with my hands. So I don't think the Jigsaw thing's gonna work. You must increase your weight by eating these frozen eggs. Here's what I do. I pick up the eggs. And then my weight has increased by the weight of the eggs! Jigsaw! You dropped the ball this time, my guy. You dropped the ball this time. You didn't think on this one. Bold of you to assume he's gonna let you use your hands. I can pick up the eggs with my mouth and like put them on the same thing that I'm sitting on. I really don't need both of my hands to do this. And I would sooner do that than wolf down a bunch of fucking old eggs. Especially old eggs Jigsaw fucking brought out for me, dude. Those things gotta be gross as shit. He's not clean. Also, it would be like super, because century eggs are like a very niche food. It'd be really dumb if they walked into like one of Jigsaw's fucking trap rooms, like you know, at the scene of the crime, and they saw, it looks like there's like 100 century eggs on the ground over here. Can we get a check on like places that sell century eggs and see who bought 100 of them in the last like month? Like, that's a niche food. It would, anyone at any one of those farms be like, yeah, some fucking guy bought 100 of them. Like, all at once. One guy bought 100 of these things. I thought it was weird. To be fair, it's pretty easy to make your own century eggs. The only thing more conceptually disgusting to me than eating century eggs in general is the idea of someone DIYing it at home. Yeah, it is easy. It's just why though? But why though? I use the word DIY and not cooking it at home because it's more of a fucking project than it is a cooking thing. It's a project. You're putting, you're like, you gotta do like work for this egg. This just in, you could also make your own rotten meat by just leaving it out. Same type of shit. It's just, Century eggs are chemistry. Yeah, and it's so gross, dude. It's so, my guy, I can make a boiled egg and fucking eat it in a couple of minutes. Gonna fucking tell me I gotta wait to eat some old crusty fucking egg you buried in your backyard? You're a disgusting animal. You know what else is chemistry? Mustard gas. True. It's apocalypse food and nothing else. It's not apocalypse food. It's too much work. Although it would be wild if the apocalypse happened and you were like, we're running out of food. We're gonna have to dip into the backup supply. And they're like, wait, what do you mean the backup supply? And you stumble into your backyard and grab like a shovel and they're like, oh my God, he buried cans of food in his backyard, of course. And he pulls out these fucking grody ass eggs out of his egg hole. There's like a big barrel of eggs. Help me pull these up. Help me pull these up. I had a fascination. I got really high one time. I bought 800 century eggs and I reburied them. I got them and delivered to me. I didn't make these here. I bought hundreds of them from a century egg distributor and then I reburied them. This is my egg hole. Pre-dug grave for this fiend. Look, just look it up. Like, it's not... People do eat it. But if you look it up, I believe 50% of people that see what I'm talking about and, like, see a video of these things, like, actual, like, footage of, like, what a century egg looks like and, like, the consistency of it, would go, like, nope. The same way they would with jellied eel. They'd go like, nope. This is all wrong. I can't do it. I can't do it. 1,000 bits from / tomato. I pickled the plants I grow after I retired. I've made so many homemade pickled and brined items, and it's all been fine. One time I tried to make century eggs, I almost killed my whole family with food poisoning. You're entering a dangerous realm whenever you try to let anything... Like, you don't... Like, these aren't, like, pickled eggs. That's not how it works. Like, pickling, I can trust, like, pickling something. I understand how that works. But like the century egg is like a chemical reaction. And it's just like, you're putting a lot of faith in that fucking egg. Because when you crack that egg open, it looks like poison. It's not like you can tell once you crack that bad boy open, that old egg, if it's poison or not. Because it looks like poison. It's good if it looks like poison, that means it's supposed to be good. You have no visual indicator for like, oh, this is a bad century egg. It's got like black spots. That might be black mold. It's like, no, that black spot means it actually fermented properly. That's actually a good thing. That's actually the most flavorful part of the whole egg. Now. And look, here's the thing. Yes, it's food that people enjoy, but think about this. And this is always the worst thing whenever it comes to some wild, fucking unbelievable, disgusting shithole food on this planet. And it is, someone had to make it first, my guy. Hey, Michael, every night you leave the bed, we're sleeping, and you wake up. I'm your wife talking right now. Michael, every night you wake up at 4 a.m., you stumble out into the yard with chicken eggs and you bury them. Why are you doing that, Michael? Why do you keep burying all of our eggs? Little Jimmy is so hungry. He doesn't have any food. I'm letting the eggs grow. I'm putting the eggs underneath the earth and I'm gonna let them grow into big egg trees, Martha. Martha, I'm gonna let the eggs grow into egg trees. I'm planting I'm gonna make an eggplant. Where everything's gonna be fine, Martha. Everything's gonna be fine, Martha. We're gonna be rich, Martha. It's fucking disgusting. And you know what? That I can guarantee the way century eggs happened is someone had a gross ass egg and they cut it open. They were like, whoa, what the fuck? Yo, I dare you to eat this. And then they ate it and then then they figured it out. But like, and that's like, okay. That's like, okay. The weird thing is the prep process of getting there. Something like jellied eel though, is the equivalent of like someone pulling out like a bowl of cereal and pouring like, I don't know, eggnog in, like some horrible thing that isn't milk into the cereal, like some just horrible wrong thing. And just like doing it that way. That's like closer to that where it's like someone looked at eels and was like, what is wrong? I can do something with this. That's wrong. And then they did. Century egg was an accident that I can believe. Jellied eel is a crime that someone committed. Okay? That's the difference between these two things. If it's that or starving, what are you gonna do? I would ask for the eels, no jelly, my guy. Like, what do you mean? I would be like, hold the jelly on these eels. Can we like just pickle the eels? Can we could do so many other things with these eels. And then like the person's like, the jelly's, it comes with jelly. We have to have the jelly. Can I just have my eels normal? Ungrateful? Dude, it's like if you're starving and there's no food anywhere and the asshole that collects the food every day before he brings it to your door like just pours like a ton of A1 sauce on it every day and then gives it to you. It's like, this is how it comes. You have to eat it with a gallon of A1 sauce on it. All the food I get you comes with this. It's the only way I'm willing to give it to you. You have to eat it with the A1. It's like, I don't want it prepped like this. I wanted the food, sir. I wanted the food. Put the eel jelly on toast and have it with your morning century eggs. Oh. Oh. Chat. Statistically, someone in this planet has had that meal. There's someone out there that did that. They walk among us. They walk among us. Every day they walk. Okay. They're out there. It could even statistically be one of you. The odds are low. The loathsome egg eater. He's out there. We need to start an investigation. We'll never find them. We'll never find them. Then how about some, I'm not even going to bother pronouncing that, but I will copy and paste it into Google. My guy, don't you worry about a thing. Now, don't you worry about a thing. Ah, I see. The first thing I see with this surströmming, even though I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, lightly salted fermented Baltic Sea herring. Hi, Google. Why is surströmming so stinky? Chat, here's the fucking thing. Okay, here's my takeaway when that's the first question on Google. And it is something that I think everyone should take away with all foods. If it smells like death and you eat it, you lost. Okay? If it smells like rotten food and you then put it in your mouth, you lost and should pay the fucking price. I'm tired of us, cause like, God's not here. Right? Like, God's not here, because if God were here, your ass would be in the ground and your soul would be in hell. Okay? So we know God's not around anymore. He's nowhere to be seen. Because we're making stinky stuff that smells like death, but apparently you can still eat it. I don't want to know. I truly can't. I hate this world we live in where I can go to a store, pop a can on a counter and say, I'd like this vintage fish to eat. I'd like this old-timey fish to eat. And then I get charged extra. Like, it's just, because, like, I see a thing here that's like, this was invented in the 15th century. And it's like, yeah, that sounds like something disgusting fucking, like, serfs would have eaten. You're right. But we don't have to keep eating their disgusting slop anymore. We can do better. Like, we have fridges now and things like that. We have better methods. But I like the slop. If I remember correctly, surströmming has to be opened underwater. Is that to protect from the smell? Is that to contain the smell? It sprays? This food doesn't want you to eat it. Even the dead fish are like, get away! Get away! Ah! Flee! I'm too ripe. I'm too ripe for you. You'd never be able to finish me. Says the fish. I've seen the YouTuber Anomaly open a can in his house in Sweden. Almost everyone vomits and they're all native Swedes. Holy shit. Dude. There's only a couple times in my life where a smell has pushed me to the point of being like, I'm going to throw up if I'm here anymore. One was pretty recent when a skunk blasted my dog so bad that they were actually wet from it. And that was the worst smell I think I've ever experienced in my life. I can't imagine something that so quickly would make me go like, oh, yep. How are they now? They still smell. Chat, they still smell. That won't go away until they shed all the fur that got sprayed. Like, until the day comes where that fur is all gone, they will continue to smell a little of skunk. It's horrible. It's truly horrible. Why not just shave the dog? I don't necessarily think that's very cool. I like how people instantly, I mean, it would work. It has a bunch of negative stuff that comes with that, though. Plus, it's just a smell. It's not like this is like getting me stares on the street because I'm carrying it with me. It's just like my dog still smells a little bit. I'm not gonna fucking pull out a fucking shaver and shave my dog. It's not good for them. Insert any advice here. Nah, chat. Trust me, we got it. I didn't make no Oh my god. People love to give me advice. They love it. They do love it. I know that. But I've got it under control. Some of your advice is also just flat out wrong. Stop being so negative, streamer. I think everyone in Twitch chat in general, across Twitch, across the board, could benefit from the understanding that advice, when given without the expectation, like of, oh, I'm gonna receive advice right now, is never received well and just comes off kind of annoying, especially when you're a streamer and you get a lot of it that is totally unrequested. And it just comes off a little, it's unsolicited and not helpful in that case. It's just backseating my life. And yeah, regularly uninformed a lot of the time. The amount of times I've seen something in like chat where like someone's like, you should do this. And then I Google that later because I'm curious. And like the first fucking thing on Google is, whatever you do, whatever you do, never do this. You will die. It will kill you to do this. Do not do this. People adding me with the exceptions for when they'd give me advice because it's serious. And it's like, dude, I have Google and I can take care of myself. I appreciate the advice, but usually, remember, here's the other thing. Your good advice will be buried beneath 500 people giving stupid advice, and thus it is useless. So just across the board, unless a streamer asks, it's usually better just to not bother. Because remember, your helpful advice doesn't matter amidst a sea of garbage. You know? That's kind of the main point to take away with that. Shave the dog. Shave the dog now. Shave them now. Get rid of the smell. Mr. Streamer, can you give me advice? Let's see here. No, I was gonna say like something about your username, but username's solid. Chat messages seem functional. You seem like a normal person. Not pretty much good to go. You're pretty much a perfect person as far as Twitch chat is concerned. Congratulations. You're normal. I have nothing to tell you. I literally have nothing to tell you. Oh, Matnu, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, Matnu. 5 gifted subs from Matnu themselves. And Hell Unit with 5 gifted subs as well. Thanks, Hell Unit. Damn. Awfully kind of you. Thanks. Chat, there actually is, I know usually I take weekends off, but I think this weekend I won't be. So, I may end up taking Wednesday off instead this week. Because I think I'm going to be streaming through the weekend. I may even be streaming a little bit on Sunday leading up to Godforged, because I'd like to raid into Godforged for the finale of what is the main arc. Joe's been like, there's more after, bro. There's going to be more campaign after the last boss. But like, I'm sitting here like, my guy, you sat us down after the stream yesterday and you said it could be a 6-hour session. So... You can tell me whatever you want to tell me. I'm buckling in for a long session on Sunday. The Jock Revenge arc? Dude, listen. If I wasn't actively conscious of how constantly antagonistic my character comes off as all the time, and the fact that I don't really want Adelward to end up an evil character at the end of all this, that guy's ass would have been in the sand and his head would have been detached from his body. Okay? He's lucky I'm trying to give Adelward a couple morals. Because I'm pretty sure I could have just, I don't know, attacked him 2 times. I'm pretty sure I could have hit him twice and his health would have gone from 100 to 0. The fact you caught him was amazing, though. I mean, yeah. Like I talked about earlier, wizards can do everything any other class can do, and that's why I think they are somewhat kind of unfun to play in a longer form campaign. Because I really like playing Willoughby because I have my things I can do, but it feels like everyone else synergizes well with that, and we all have like things we do. But wizard is just like, I am the fastest fucking person. It's not the monk, it's me. It's not the monk. We have a monk. They're not as fast as me. LOL. I teleport, I no-clip through the wall. And I teleport 800 miles and cut them off. It's me. I am the captain now. Anyways, chat, I want to play Noita. You look down, the Godforger's gone. Look, chat, all I'm saying... all I'm saying is that it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for Magnathor to dispel magic on Mirage Arcane if he tries using that fucking God Forge, because last I checked, it's a pretty high level spell, and I could just make the God Forge not exist for 10 days. But I'm not doing that. But I'm not doing that. Anti-magic field? Nah, there's no anti-magic field in there. I wouldn't have been able to enter with the Simulacrum. Because technically the Ethereal Realm connects to it. But yeah, no. I've also, as I've reached like level 7 spells in D&D, I've realized like none of these spells are fucking balanced, and it's my responsibility to not use them. It's my responsibility to never use it. Ever. Any of my good spells. It's just my job to never use them, because the creators of the game did not balance this game around any of these spells, and I have a level 7 spell that can rewrite reality to my will. All right. The Noita. The DM can also escalate. I don't know. I think we're reaching the end of when the DM can escalate. I think that once the game reaches like level 18 characters and people have 9th level spells, I think it's over. And that's not like a knock on any DM's skill. I think it's like just the abilities that characters have is akin to that of gods. And there's really nothing anyone can do. All right. Okay.